Hello everyone. This is going to be your first Excel assignment in this course. So we wanted to go over each Excel assignment for you to help you understand what you are required to do for each of those. I know some of you may not be familiar with Excel. However, as you can see, you can go ahead and print out all the pages in the workbook, and then you can do the work on pencil and paper. So let's get started. So for all of your Excel assignments, you're going to have a tab at the bottom that says required. It's going to give you directions on what you need to do. So here it's telling us that on the printed worksheet, record the information from the transactions page and total each of the column at the end of August. So your transactions are located here in this transaction button, and each of your transactions are listed here. Then basically what you're going to do is you are going to journalize these transactions in the worksheet. So it has the dates already populated along the left-hand side. You're going to determine for each one, how does it affect cash, assets, prepaid expenses. All of those accounts are there for you, along with your description. So if we look at transaction 1, it's saying issued common shares for cash in the amount of $3,000. So what you're going to do is you're going to go over to your worksheet. And so again, we issued common shares for cash. So basically, we received cash in the amount of $3,000, and we issued common stock. So what's going to happen here is cash is going to increase by $3,000. Common stock is also going to increase by $3,000. And then that completes that first entry. So your description could be, again, issued common stock. And if you need to increase that to put your description out there, you can do that. So that you're going to do that for every single transaction. All right. And when you get done with the last transaction for August 31st, you're going to go through and you're going to total each of these columns all the way across. Now remember, what you've learned about so far in this first chapter is that your assets must equal your liabilities plus your shareholders' equity. So you're going to have to take all of the assets, which are located here. You're going to have to add up these totals along the bottom, and you're going to put that number there. Your liabilities, after you've totaled them, you're going to add those across along with your stockholders' equity, and you're going to put that total there. The goal is, when you add them together, your assets must equal the liabilities and the stockholders' equity. If they do not equal, you're going to need to go back and find your error. Maybe the approach you're going to want to take is to re-add the columns. Make sure that you have put your transactions in the right areas, whether they make sure that if they've increased or decreased, you've accounted for that as well. So when we go right back over here to this required section, on the second part of the worksheet page, so worksheet 2, we're going to prepare an income statement, a statement of changes in equity for the month ended, and a balance sheet. Okay, and it gives you a hint here. It says identify the revenue earned as fees and record the expenses in alphabetical order. So we're going to go over here to the worksheet, and it gives you the forms. So it gives you your income statement, your statement of changes in equity, along with your balance sheet. So basically what you're going to have to do is, once you've totaled all of these across here, you're going to move them into each of these statements. So remember, you must complete your income statement first, because the net income then, or loss, is going to go here. and your statement of changes in equity. So then after you complete the income statement, you need to complete your statement of changes in equity. And then your balance sheet comes last. And remember, your assets must equal your liabilities and your equity. Just some tips. When you prepare your financial statements, you're never going to use one of these balances more than one time. So after you've done that, after you've completed this assignment, you're going to save it and attach it to the area provided in LoudCloud, and you're going to submit your work. If you have questions, please let us know, or your instructor know, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. Keep in mind that after this is submitted, that you will be provided with another Excel worksheet, and it's going to give you the option to practice, and we'll go over that in another video. Good luck and have a great day.